Universidad Autónoma de Occidente somos wow.
Somos calidad.
Y tú eres la razón de este proceso de excelencia. Somos tecnología que garantiza la proyección de tus ideas.
Somos innovación y emprendimiento.
Y estamos felices de acompañarte en la creación de tu proyecto de vida.
Somos inclusión.
Sabemos que la educación es para todos. Una mezcla de ideas, cultura y sentimientos que nos dan una mirada, como la tuya. Somos responsables con el medio ambiente y así puedas impactar a tu entorno. Somos personas enamoradas de lo que hacemos. Somos como tú. Somos wow.
UAO Play, a un clic.
Welcome to UAO Speaks English, a radio program made by students for the world.
Hello everybody and welcome to UAO Speaks English. Today is our fourth program and today with me I have the honor of sharing our booth with the beautiful and brilliant Steph. Hi Steffi.
Hi. How are you?
Great, and you?
I'm great. A little bit nervous as always, but I'm great.
You're the veteran in this. You shouldn't be nervous anymore. You have been doing this how long?
Like 3 years maybe?
3 years already.
Maybe, yeah.
So
but I always get nervous at the beginning.
Okay.
So.
For the ones that don't know, Steffi is our radio program director. She's the one that is in charge of making sure that everybody is doing what they're supposed to do, giving instructions, checking what everyone's doing, making sure that this beautiful and amazing program happens along with the team members. And having his first debut live in our program, we have Luis. Hi, Luis.
Hello, ladies. How are you?
I'm great. And you?
Great. My first time to the program. Also, I feel a little nervous, but I do my best.
Luis, we also want to say hi to the people watching us right now.
That's right. So we want to say hi for everyone. How is everything going? How is your week going? Where are you listening from?
That's right. And while you write your answers in the comments, we want to invite you to follow us on Instagram and Facebook as UAO Speaks English. There you will see weekly fun facts, videos, and information regarding our future programs.
That's right. Also, if you are a UAO student and you would like to be a member, you need to message us telling what would you like to join us. Also, if you want to be a guest, tell us the topic and the reasons for do you want in the topic.
That is right, Luis and Steph. So everybody, go to your Instagram account. Follow us as UAO Speaks English. Click on that follow message and start getting more information about our weekly fun facts, about our future programs, and also practicing English. I have a special invitation for everybody today. Something's coming up is the Test Your Knowledge contest. This happens every year, hosted by the Languages Institute here at UAO. And we want you to know that this year's topic is Ecuador, the core of the heart. The students who want to participate, in essence, what is it? It is a game show where you are going to participate as if you were in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, like if you were in Jeopardy, where you have some cultural questions, like common knowledge questions. And of course, we give you the questions ahead of time so that you have time to prepare. And you can work in teams or you can work individually. We're going to give you more information about that later on. But what is important to know? You need to register to participate in this competition. This happens here at UAO. And how do you register? You go to the Languages Institute, Aulas 1, the first building, second floor, Languages Institute, and there you should see some QR codes to register for this competition outside, or you can just enter to our department's office and get more information. The registrations are open from February 14th to March 22nd. You will receive a bank of questions related to Ecuador's gastronomy, culture, economy, education, and tourism for you to be able to prepare to this contest. And you will participate in a semi-final on April the 4th, where the best students will be chosen to participate in the final, where you're going to compete against different universities in our beautiful city of Santiago de Cali. So this doesn't only happen here at UAO. This is between different universities. So guys, you have to participate, you have to register, because we have to show that we are the best. And we definitely have to win this competition and take the prize home. So again, if you want to participate, registrations are open until March 22nd. Go to the Languages Institute here at UAO, first building, second floor, scan the QR code and register. So guys, after all this information, we are ready to begin with our tip talk.
Many things happen every day at the U. Let's discuss them at Tip Talk.
For this time, for this program, we're going to have something very interesting, a topic that has been had an impressive demand, and the number of fans and spectators have increased. Steffi, Luis, do you know what's today's topic?
Can you tell us more about it?
Tell us more.
Well, first, before I announce what the topic is, I have a question for the audience and for you, of course. My question is, number one, answer in the comments, answer in the chat there in YouTube where you're watching us. Number one, do you like to play video games?
Yes, I really love to play video games.
Okay, what's your favorite video game?
At this moment is Valorant. It's a video game that I play in the computer.
Okay, got it. And what about Steph? Do you like to play video games? And what is your favorite video game? This is a question for you in the audience, and this is a question for Steffi and Luis as well.
Well, I've always had a problem with video games and games in general since I was a kid, because I get really invested in them. So it's kind of, I don't like to say I get addicted, but kinda. My favorite game right now, I'm not sure. I play Minecraft and also League of Legends. So I think those ones are my favorites. But since I was a kid, I'll never forget Club Penguin. Did you play Club Penguin?
Guys, I'm going to confess, I am a video game ignorant. The only video game that I have played was back in my childhood. It was Mario Bros, the classic one. So this is a new topic for me actually, and I'm open to learning and getting a lot of knowledge from you guys, from the audience, and from Steph and from Luis, because I know that you guys definitely love playing video games. But we want to read your comments. We want to know, what games do you like to play? Do you like to play video games? Do you play online or do you play at a console? Tell us, what do we have? Do we have some already answers? Yes. Manuel Alejandro Cortez, he's saying, yes, I like to play Apex Legends. Do you guys know this one?
Yes, that's a really good, but I...
Why are you crying?
Because when I have my PS4, I play all the time Apex, but now that I sold, I don't have time to play Apex.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, while Luisito gets his composure back, we can read that Daniel Ruales, his favorite video game is League of Legends. I have definitely heard about this one. This one is a famous one.
It's a love and hate relationship with that game.
Why?
Because you started and then you have to play with other people. Sometimes it's random people, so you get really stressed and you want to kill everybody. And you say like, I'm going to quit this video game. I'm not going to play anymore. But then you're like, okay, I want to play again. But it's like how do you say that? Like a vicious circle.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you hate it, but you love it, but you hate it.
But you don't leave it.
That's right. That's the problem.
That's the problem. We have another comment from Sergio Andrés Rebolledo. He says, I like Call of Duty. That one's really famous too. Juan Camilo Cherry, he says he likes to play FIFA. That one, I think for me that's hard because you have to, I don't know, pay attention to many things happening. I have a question. How do you select who you want to be in the game? Do you play with different players or you're only one?
Depends. In many cases, if I play for fun, I select many players of the video game, or if I play competitive in a ranked mode, I select that I love. Only one.
Only one. Got it. Okay. So that's it for our comments. I definitely, like I said, I want to know more about this, but I know that our genius Steph is going to give us some facts, statistics, and important information about this. Right, Steph?
Okay. According to Statista.com, it is expected that for the next year, 2023, there will be over 3 billion gamers. 3 billion gamers. Wow. Gamers only. And I don't know if you knew this, but statistics show that there are more than 1.5 billion players in Asia Pacific, making this region like the global heart of the gaming industry. Did you know that?
I had no idea. And you know, this has transcended from just playing for fun, just from playing at home, to into a profession. And people are making big money with this. So if you watching us right now are into video games, you spend a lot of hours there, but you're not getting anything out of this, well, you should start rethinking. Like, can you make this profitable? Can you make this a profession? And definitely to play to win.
Play to win? Wow, I think that in this console I can win some bucks.
I'm not sure.
What do you think, guys? Does Nintendo can win some bucks or some money? I need some money.
Well, I think that is not exactly like that. It may sound cool and kind of easy, but it's not as easy as it sounds. We're going to talk about esports. That is the topic for today. Esports. And to clarify, esports stands for electronic sports, which means competitions using video games.
That's right, and I found that esports, the term esports, was heard in the late 90s. And one of the first video games tournaments took place at Stanford University in 1972. So this is not as new as you might think it is. Years later, in 1980, the video game company Atari, I think you might have heard Atari.
Of course.
Yeah, Tari organized a tournament, and this became the first massive event, attracting close to 10,000 people. So since then, the esports started to gain more and more popularity, and we're talking about like 40 years of history. So this industry is really big.
Got it. And we have a lot of comments. I think this topic is really hot among people right now. We have a lot of comments. We want to read some of those comments. We even have some questions. So by answering the questions that we had before, like what's your favorite video game? Do you play online? Do you play in a console? So here we have Daniel Raleigh says, approximately how many hours do they play video games? So guys, this question is for Luis and this question is for Steffi. How many hours a week do you spend playing video games?
A week or
Should I ask a day or?
I only play in the weekends because I have the rest after to do some works. But that's a good question. So the answer is that I play for 5 or 6 hours
In a row?
a row.
I was actually gonna say the same thing. I don't play as much as I want because of all the work and everything. But when I do, I really invest a lot of time. And I was gonna say like 5-6 hours in a row playing just one game. And sometimes I spend like one game and then the other one. And it's a problem. It's a problem.
Okay.
Sometimes.
So if it were up to you, you would just play every day, all day?
Yeah, sometimes. The thing is that with these games, you have the option to play with friends. So of course it gets a lot of fun with friends. But when you're alone, sometimes it gets boring really fast. So it all depends.
Well, Daniel Ruales' question was a really good one, and we want to ask that question to the audience. For the ones that do play video games, how many hours a week do you spend playing video games? We want to read you later on in the program how many hours. We have another question from Henry Burgos. How long have you been with your Nintendo, Luis?
Oh, well, this Nintendo is for it's a gift that my uncle gave me, but I think that is the first Nintendo. So I think to the 10th time, I think it's old. My brother has 24 years, and my uncle gave him when he were I forgot.
24. What? How old do you think it is? 10 years old?
I don't know. Also, it's crashed, so it's really old. It's crashed.
But does
like
it work?
20 years, maybe?
20 years probably, but I don't know if it work. I lost the charger.
Okay. All right. So it's for a museum, I guess.
A museum.
To put it in a museum. Luis, we want to know more about the history behind esports. What are the most popular countries that gamers live in? So give us more information.
Okay, Dianita, as Steph mentioned at the beginning, the region of Asia became the global heart of the gaming industry. That's the reason. So I think one of the 10 matches you found an Chinese or Asian person.
Yeah.
That's right. Probably it can be your worst date after that match. So, and I'll start in South Korea. That's interesting. Also, we have an statistics. According to Harvard, in the early
2000s?
2000, sorry, this country had some serious economic issues. So they started to invest and develop their internet and telecommunications. So that's the reason for you can play in cafes, restaurants, bars. It's like a portable gaming. Gaming clubs also.
Yeah, so they started to adapt these places, and it all started to as something to have fun with, meet new people, get together. But then they started to have like little competitions, and it started to get serious and serious and serious. That even the government started to notice that, and they decided to create an association. So it's called Korean Esport Association. So
Even okay, they got
Yeah.
organized.
and it became so popular that the country had a free access streaming service.
Oh wow.
So it became something like let's play with friends, and then things start to spice up a little. And even the government, imagine that.
And now we're gonna mix the esports and the streamings. So before I start, do you know who's the streamings or what is the streamings?
What is streaming?
Yeah.
That's the question. I guess streaming is that you are transmitting live, because that's the meaning of streaming. It could be a video, it could be a conference. In this case, I imagine that is playing live
Yes.
through internet, something
Through
like that.
internet, yeah, also through internet. So I got a definition of Verizon. He said that refers to any media content, live or recorded, as you said, delivered to computers and mobile devices through the internet and played back in the real life. So I suppose that we are actually doing a stream.
Yeah,
streaming.
we're streaming right now.
We're
We're
streaming
streaming.
through YouTube. Yes.
Also, probably somewhere giving us some tip.
Well, we're working on that, definitely.
Oh, that's
Well,
great.
You can here's our bank account. Write the number.
There you
or
go.
Neki. I
Nick,
don't know.
we accept Neki too if you want to donate something to this cause.
Of course, Davi Plata, whatever our bank account, we'll get it. Okay. And anything else regarding that, Luis?
That's right. And for esports, it's an important part of the streamings and the platform to transmit the competitions, but not all for this, because streaming allows in this industry in a grow.
Got it. Okay. Well, streaming allows people to become popular by sharing how they play their favorite games and trying others to see what they are like, which helps company to become more popular. So, for example, I am a famous gamer, so the Nintendo company or the Xbox company want to promote their newest video game. They pay me for playing their game, streaming while I'm playing, so that more people start getting interested into that game. They buy the game, it becomes more popular, and that is how you become a professional gamer. It allows them to engage the audience and showing them how to play and practice in the big leagues. Guys, what do you think? Before we go into more information, I want to read some of the answers that we already have regarding how many hours do you spend playing video games. Karen Viviana Ayala says, do we follow any streamer? So to answer that question, guys, do you follow any streamer already?
Yeah, I do. I right now I forgot all of their names. But yeah, I follow a lot of streamers. From Spain, I think it's very common to follow some streamers, and of course streamers that speak English too, but I don't remember. For example, Auron Gameplays too. Do you know Auron?
I have no idea.
No?
No, I'm so sorry.
Wow.
I'm learning, be patient.
UAO Play, a un clic.
We are back. We're back, guys. Thank you so much for waiting. We have some technical difficulties, but we are back. So the question was if we follow any streamers. And also we had another interesting question saying, what about Colombian streamers?
We got some Colombian streamers like Juan Guarnizo. Do you know who is Juan Guarnizo?
No.
No?
She's like,
Sparks.
no.
I'm learning, guys. Remember.
Steph,
Yeah,
it's
I
your
do,
moment
I
to-
do. No, I do know him.
Well, statistics say that he's the biggest streamer of Colombia, wants around of 300 billions of dollars. Only streaming in in their house.
Wow.
That's like a lot of money. And you know, actually, Twitch is the biggest video game streaming. Do you know Twitch?
Yes, definitely. Yes.
Yes, that one. So as a fun fact, Amazon owns Twitch. And statistics shows that so far in this year, 2022, there have been more than 8.5 million unique creators streaming each month. 8.5 million creators and nearly 3 million viewers. So it's like a huge industry. This is really big. And we are only talking about Twitch. You can also watch streamings through Facebook, YouTube, like you're doing right now, and other platforms, other social media. So it's something big.
Definitely. And we have a variety of games. They're racing games, shooter ones, strategy, arcade, and many more. If you ask me that I am a beginner of video games, I love the racing ones, especially if I can play with my friends or family. Racing is fun. But we want to ask you, what is your favorite kind of game? And are you a gamer? Are you a streamer? How can we follow you? How can we know more about you? We want to go back in the comments to see how many hours people spent playing weekly video games. So let's check if we maybe have some comments regarding that. If we go back here into the comments, I remember that some people said, Juan Felipe Jaramillo says, I like shooter games. What else do we have? Oscar Llanos also likes shooter games. What other things do we have? Let's see. Valentina Monsalve, she likes Mario Kart. Valentina, you're one of my kind of people. Carolina Marin, she says she likes Mortal Kombat brutality. Let's see.
Karen Viviana Ayala, she says scary games.
Wow.
Scary games, like which one? Which one is scary?
Which one?
Five Nights at Freddy.
Yes, that's one.
That one is scary. Jose Rojas says he loves fighting games because he can press any buttons and win.
Manuel Alejandro says that he likes to play video games of adventure. That's interesting.
Definitely. And we have some people over here saying that they spend 12 hours a week playing video games. And that's, I think, in only one day, maybe. Some people don't sleep. They just go straight from night to dawn playing.
Sometimes my mom scolds me because it's like 3 a.m. and I'm there playing.
Oh my
So, yeah.
goodness. Okay. So, Luis, what else do we have?
Well, to answer your question about the variety of games, we have the biggest and the most important game for esports. We had League of Legends, most known as LoL, Dota 2 or Dota 2, Call of Duty, Rainbow Six Siege, Counter-Strike, most known as CSGO. There are all of games that esports more competitive. So according to data compiled by the esports earning portal, more than 4,000 professional tournaments were organized in 2018. 4,000 tournaments. And obviously which distribute a total of $211 million of prizes.
So this is definitely bigger than we thought. This is a huge enterprise happening around the world, moving a lot of money and a lot of people. So for those people that are saying, okay, how can I start becoming a professional gamer? How can I get into esports? It requires more than just playing video game. But Steph is gonna tell us how we can start getting into the business.
Okay, but first I want to expose someone in the comments. Jose Rojas said, I sometimes play on my cell phone during class and I don't tell my teachers.
Ooh, Jose.
Yeah.
Bad boy.
Terrible.
Bad boy.
So yeah, the teams first do like a pre-season to practice, analyze mistakes, see many strategies, what are they gonna do. Then they participate in like a national league with different crews. So you have, for example, it depends also in the game, you can have regional competitions, and if you get selected, then you compete national competitions, and then if you classify, if you win, then you can be able to be part of the team that is going to represent the whole country.
So this is like the Olympics.
Yeah, it's like any other sport. It's just video games, but it's the same thing. There's a, how do you say that? Like a representative team
Got
of
it.
the country.
And it doesn't require you to be fit. That is the best part. You cannot be athletic. You don't have to be athletic. I mean, you can be whoever you want.
You just have to be good at it.
Okay. All right. And give us more details, Luis.
Okay, and as we know, every competitive game has the biggest crew at the top. So you know, of 100 people playing, the most famous is who stay at the top. So before I start to say some biggest crew or teams for esports, I wanna to tell you guys, Steph, Dianita, audience, do you know any crews?
This is a question to Steph. Some teams? Do you know any teams?
Teams, yeah. Well, I'm more related to League of Legends teams. So, for example, T1. Luis, do you know T1? No? Do you recognize the name Faker? No? Okay. They have been like the biggest team in South Korea. They've been winning like a lot of League of Legends competitions. So there you go. What about you?
Well, I know some teams like Energy Sports, Face Clan, or Heretics. It's another club with sponsored by Red Bull. So I think that. So guys, I have.
What do you have?
What do you have? Are you going to read some comments?
I don't know. Not about some crew. Somebody announced about the crews or. Oh, okay, I got one. Juan Felipe Jaramillo said that he knows Face Clan. He's one of the famous. So well, Juan Camilo is right. So of the biggest crews, there's a long list. So I reduced. So we have G2. They compete in LoL, Dota 2, CSGO. We have Face Clan that they compete in Fortnite. Fortnite has been an incredible game since 2018. Most of the people played Fortnite all the time. We got also Team Liquid. They compete in Dota 2, Cloud9 compete in LoL, League of Legends, and OG that they compete in Dota 2 also.
Yeah,
So,
I have here Squadkoi. I think that's how you pronounce that name, and it's Pique's and Ibai's team. Pique, the
do you know
football
the
player.
soccer
Yes,
player?
yes.
Yeah, the soccer. Football is different.
Before you go on, we had
Yeah.
a question. They are asking, what language do you use when you play? They say, oh, and we also have another comment saying, gaming with a headset is a great way to practice your English too. I know someone who have learned this way. Definitely, I have many
That's right.
students that have improved or learned from scratch just by playing video games.
Yeah,
So when you
I
guys play, do you play in
English.
English or in Spanish?
I play in English.
In English.
In English.
Also
awesome.
with the subtitles in English to
With the
practice more.
subtitles.
Subtitles, sorry.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, I played in English.
So that we speed it up and we go into the next sections, let's go into the drama time.
Waking up early, taking the bus, studying for midterms. Oh no, it's raining again. This is
Drama time!
So in this drama time, we have Javier and Sophie acting and showing their verse skills. We want you to know this place exists in our university. In case that you didn't know already, let's find out what they have to show us.
On free time, I want to play video games. I'm going to play Uncharted 4 at TFN. It's a great play. This game. Now we are connection. Okay, now. Okay. Come on.
Hello, Javier. How are you?
Hi, Sophie. How are you?
I am pretty good. And you? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm playing video games.
I prefer the esports outside.
It's a esports.
It's only a screen.
Let me explain. Esports, also called cyber sports. These competitions are highly popular, Sophie, and are played for multiple persons. And now it's playing for professional gamers also.
Oh my god, it's so interesting. But no, I prefer run, I prefer go to the pool. Other things more fun than only ice cream.
Please try it.
I don't know. But it's okay, I will try it. Okay, I must run and run again. Oh wow. No.
Do you like it?
Yes, I like it. It's fun.
Nice. Okay, I have class now. See you tomorrow.
Oh my god, I like it.
Bye.
Bye. I will play only 5 minutes more. Okay, he must run, all normal, and run again. Oh my god, I die again. I have class now. Oh my god, the play is free now. I won't play, only 5 minutes. I am learning. I am good in this.
Oh, Sophia. Hi, how are you doing? Are you still playing?
Oh my god, yes, it is so fun, but I am dying in the game. I need to practice more. But yes, that is very, very nice for plays. I like the esports outside, but the esports are fun too.
If you told me that you prefer the real sports, but I know you are going to be a great gamer.
Oh, thank you. But please teach me this because I am dying and I don't know why. Please, let's to play together.
okay, let's come on, let's play. We have Klaus now, but I prefer to play.
Okay, Sophie is like me. She just dies and dies and dies all over in the game, but she keeps trying. She's persistent. And you guys, did you know that this place exists here at our university?
Idea.
This is actually located on the third floor of our library. There's a space just for you to play, so only during free time. Please don't skip class for going to play. I beg you. And this is a place for you to use it. So go ahead, just take advantage of this place. I have a little surprise for our audience because we have a special guest and we also have another team member, Laura Moore. She is going to be interviewing our own gamer here and streamer at the university. His name is Camilo Velázquez. So welcome Laura and welcome Camilo. Hello.
Okay, hello everybody. Hello to the audience. Okay, for today we have a guest, a famous streamer from here at the university. So welcome Camilo. How are you?
Hi and hi to the audience. I am Sarok. I study information engineering and I have a stream channel in Twitch.
Okay, so Camilo, tell us what is your major in this context?
On our stream, it was the video games, more so the single player games. I started out with Valorant, but I consider that there are many games to enjoy their storylines. Basically, there was a saga that I fell in love with, and that one was the Soul Saga.
That's like an old game, right? Isn't it?
Yes.
It's really old. I feel like I've known this game for a long time.
I have heard about Valorant, but Souls, I don't know.
Yeah, Valorant is pretty new.
Yes.
Actually, that game is very famous. So, okay, and tell us, and for the audience also, what is like to be a streamer?
Well, I don't consider myself a professional in this world, but I consider that one hand stressful things in the requires continuous study and learning, knowledge how to manage your social media, basic photography, lighting, camera settings, network, and in the others, which having studied computer science, helped me a lot with it. If you don't have much money to spare, learning some Photoshop and Illustrator for the creation of banners help too. Regardless, once you have everything worked out and implemented, is really satisfying. To witness the progressive growth, never forget that you must be willing to make sacrifice and have dedication for it.
Okay, so it means that like you have to learn by yourself how to use Photoshop and Illustrator to create your banners
Yes.
by yourself.
Hmm?
By yourself.
By yourself.
Uh,
You learned how to create your banners with Photoshop and Illustrator. Right?
Individually. You learn
yes.
individually. Okay.
It's very difficult, I think.
But nothing is impossible nowadays. I
Yes,
think
you are right.
through YouTube, you can get a tutorial.
Yes.
And learn how to do everything in life.
Nowadays, you can find through YouTube or Google how to learn some things.
Yes, definitely.
And free.
And for free, yes, that's
Yeah,
the best
for
part.
free.
Do we have
Yes.
any other question for Camilo?
Yes, Camilo. So, how did you start a streamer? So, when did you start?
As a content creator since it was 14 years old, but I streamer as such since I turned 16, not as decade. One day I took my dad's computer that is a UFO basically, but I didn't take it so seriously. Just turned the camera on and that was it. With the beginning of the COVID lockdown, I dedicate to retake and I am currently on it.
Okay, so for a part, the quarantine helps you to being in this context in the streamer, yes, to being a streamer.
And I actually think that quarantine was a really good moment for the gaming industry in general, because what are you going to do in your house? I mean, so people started to watch more and more streamings, and I think that was a really good opportunity for people to grow in that industry.
Yes, definitely was. I mean, you were at home, you couldn't get out. What is there to do?
Play Among Us.
There you go.
Beautiful times. Oh.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay, and the next question is, what is your favorite game and why?
Dark Souls and all the games of the Soul Saga. It teaches you not surrender to learn from the mistakes that work can be cruel. I want the purity of fair, but the most important thing is to stand up and get good, as they say, which is slang for get good within the Souls community. The storyline is just too good. Is it about you not being important for the fact of the chosen, but for the fact that your soul remained incorruptible with every defeat and pushes through the end of the game.
Okay,
Have you finished Dark Souls?
Yes.
The whole game?
Yes.
and it took a lot of
now
time.
I playing Elder Scrolls. Is the new Soul Saga.
Okay.
We have some people here saying that they love Dark Souls. For example, we have Steph CS. She says love Dark Souls, and Manuel Alejandro Cortez says the gamer likes Dark Souls. They're so good. So they're saying that they like this game as well. They have a question. They say, is it difficult to have a Twitch channel?
Yes, it's difficult. I start in this world is stressful, but I stream and share viewers. I can focus in the play and I don't know this work in English. Entretenerse.
To have fun.
Fun in the game, and the viewers.
Like they start commenting
Yes.
and liking and
Yes, it's hard because you need to create a schedule.
A schedule.
A schedule. First, for create your banners, your ID, your photo. Prepare
Yeah, you
your
have to
all of
prepare.
this. The second is that you need all the instruments. For example, the camera, a good microphone, that your computer can't get the game, can play. And finally, wait, cause everybody can be
For
a
the
game,
audience.
can be a streamer. I'm a streamer, but I'm not a professional streamer. I only have 5 viewers. So that's
Something's better than nothing.
5 viewers.
Yeah.
That's great, but that's the only hard thing to create a channel, cause to increase the viewers, for example, our play has 1 million, 100. That's so impressive.
Okay. Camilo, how many viewers do you usually have when you stream?
In 19.
19 viewers.
Incredible.
Okay. The question that everyone is asking themselves right now. Cami, are you making money through streaming?
I already got my first payout. It was small, but about 80.
80?
18.
18.
80.
18? Or 80? 80.
1 and 8.
18.
No, 8 and 0.
8 and 0.
Okay.
80. $80?
$80.
Okay.
What?
We can go and have some. We can go and have some hamburgers after the show.
You need to give me some tips. Yes, because when I was in a stream, I don't know, last month, and a stranger person gave me $1 to PayPal, but $1 is $1.
Of course.
$1 for us, it's a lot.
It's
of money.
four times more.
Yeah.
It's a great beginning, but
yeah. No, it's okay.
Okay, well, we want to go into our next section. We want to invite you in the audience and, of course, Laura and Camilo to play with us. If you have been paying attention to our program, you're going to get all the answers right. We're going to get into our last section that is called Get It Right.
Yeah.
Games, trivia, and a lot of fun. All you gotta do is get it right.
Let's go into the game. We're going to show you the questions and we want to get the answers through the chat. Let's get with the first question, and that is, what does esports mean? Laurita, help me read the options.
Okay, we have 4 options. Option A, electronic games. B, elementary sports. C, electronic football. Or D, organized competitive video gaming.
So we have many similar options and we want to start reading your answers. While you guys are taking your time, we have some other comments by Manuel Alejandro Cortez. He says, Elden Ring is the last game of kind Souls games.
Yes.
Okay, super. And we already have some answers. Do you see what people are answering right now? They are saying what letter?
D.
They're
the
saying
letter D.
D. The first persons to answer was Jose Rojas, Juan Rendon, Manuel Cortez, Oscar Llanos. So very good, guys. Let's see if that is the right answer. Let's go into the next slide. And that is the correct answer. Applause for you guys. You got it right. Next question, Steffi. I don't know if you're able to see it, but let's go into the next slide.
Yeah. Which one of these is one of the biggest esports? So A, Dota 2. B, League of Legends. C, Plants vs. Zombies. And D, what does he say there?
A and B.
A and B. My eyes. Too much video games.
Too many video games.
Too many video games, yeah.
Okay, we already have some answers. And Juan Camilo Charri says C, Plants vs. Zombies. Juan Andres Rendon says D, A and B. Joseph Rivera says B, League of Legends. Well, we have mixed answers. Manuel Cortez says D, A and B. Let's see who's right. Let's get into the next slide to find out what is the answer. A and B is the
Dota,
correct answer. That was
Dota and League of Legends.
That and League of Legends. Okay.
Imagine a tournament of Plants vs. Zombies.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. Something can be the zombies and also something can be the plants. That'd be cool, a cool idea.
We have to make it possible somehow. And we have the third and last question of our program. And Luis, help me read it.
Okay. Who are the best esports teams? We got A, Team Liquid in Dota. We got B, Team Iron in Pokemon Go. We got C, I think that is the best team.
Of course.
We got
Wow,
UAO
okay.
Gaming. Wow. Probably in the future. And we got Cloud 6.
Cloud 6. Do we really have a gaming team in the university?
I have no idea.
Well, if that, do you know, Camilo? Is there a team? No? Well, we should start a gaming team.
Okay, now
We
we
could
are going
end
to
up
join.
winning like billions of dollars.
We already have 4 members. The first members here are sitting right here in the table. Don't include me. I can administer your money when we get it.
Oh, yes, teacher.
I'll be your manager, your accountant, everything. But let's see. So from the chat, we have some people. Henry Burgos is saying A. Javier Sanchez is saying A. Juan Camilo Charri says D. Cloud 6. Jefferson Ruiz is saying A. Team Liquid. Alberto Murillo says A. Catalina Lopez says A. And let's find out. What is the answer? Let's get into the next slide. And tin, tin, tin.
Team Liquid.
Team Liquid. All
That's
right,
great.
guys.
That's a weird name. Team Liquid. Like,
What is that? It's a cool name.
Yeah, but it's weird. Like liquid. Why liquid?
Liquid like water.
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay, guys, so we are finished for today. Thank you for connecting and for your very active participation. Remember, follow our Instagram and Facebook account as UAO Speaks English. If you want to be a guest or a team member, send us a direct message with your information. Why do you want to be part of our team? What topic would you like to talk about in our program? And Camilo, how can people follow you? Do you have an Instagram account?
Yes. Sarok21.
Sarah, how do you spell it?
Z.
Z.
ARROK.
Sarok, okay?
Sarok.
Just like that? Something else? Additional number? No?
No,
I think that's a unique name.
21 and in Twitch, Sarok 1212.
1212?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to repeat it. ZARROCK.
CK no.
Just Kate.
Just Kate.
Yes.
Just the K. ZARROK.
Yes.
That is on Instagram. And on Twitch,
Sarok 1212.
Sarok 1212. I'm writing it right now so that people follow you. Sorry for my ignorance. Does Sarok mean something?
What?
Is this the name of
It's my nickname. It's a Turk god in... Yeah, it's a Turk god of earth.
The Turk god of earth. Wow, powerful. Very good, guys. So, thank you so much for watching. And remember to follow us. Connect every Thursday from 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. because UAO Speaks English. Do you? Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Welcome to UAO Speaks English.